Hey guys, welcome back to Struggleville YouTube channel. For this video, I have some more amazing tool deals to share with you. And I gotta say, look, I don't like to pat myself on the back all too much. You know, you want to get a big head or nothing. But I've been on a tear with the deals lately. Some amazing deals. The most amazing deals you'll ever find. People say that no one else finds more amazing deals than what I find. And I tend to agree with them. I am like Sammy Sosa in 98. Was it 98 when he had the home run thing with Mark McGwire? I'm hitting number 66 right now, okay? Boom. Dingers. By the way, have you seen what Sammy Sosa looks like lately? Dude's doing his best Michael Jackson impersonation, and I don't mean in a Jesus juice kind of way. I gotta show you a picture. Hold on. Look at this. What is going on here? Like normal? This is what he looks like. This is what I remember. And what the hell is that? What is that? Reminds me of Full Metal Jacket when he's yelling at Private Pile about the jelly donut. What is that? Okay, anyway. Just a quick divergence. Whatever. We're going to have everything linked down below. These are going to be all Amazon all the time. I just found some really amazing deals. I didn't even want to do a video tonight because I got to wake up early to watch the Bears game, but this was very important. First off, and this isn't like a huge discount, this first one, but it's an item I own and like. Sonics Tools 3-piece quarter-inch straights, half-inch drive, magnetic universal joint set. So it's $15.83. Says normally $21. It must be like a discontinued item or something. I couldn't find anyone else who still had it in stock. But they're little universals, and then this little nub sticking out is a magnet. And, you know, it kind of goes into your socket, and it makes it magnetic. Which, look, if you're using a universal, you're already in a precarious situation. And this just makes it really nice, so you don't drop the bolt nut, whatever the hell it is. Now, I did a video on my second channel way back when I bought these, and at the time I also bought these extensions, so the video is actually on both. The extensions are currently temporarily out of stock. I didn't try and look them up anywhere else, but I love these too, because these extensions are 6-inch extensions, but they also have the same magnet on the end. I actually use the extensions more than the universals, but you know, in general, you're using extensions more than universals. But if you wanted to go to the actual YouTube page, and in the description there's a link to these extensions if you were interested in them at all. But $15.83, I think they're pretty damn useful, and I like them. Here we have the Knipex 12-inch nippers down to $20.58, currently on Amazon. Now, which, by the way, let me go to the page real quick, right here. This little link, the Amazon tool deal search bar. So you can search by brand, or you can search by type, and go to that page, and you can search for most of the deals I'm showing you today or in this video. I found on that, and I just always forget to put that link. Like, that link is not here, and it should have been here. Anyway, KC Tool, $40.66. Tool Discounter, $29.04. JB Tool, $28.71. All three of these guys will not ship it to you for free. You will have to add in a shipping charge from these guys. So $20.58, half price basically, more or less, on Amazon right now for the Knipex, a brand we all know and love. Not only is Knipex a great brand, but years ago I got an email from the president of Knipex, whose name I cannot remember. It was actually probably a secretary. Like, I don't think he actually sent me an email. But they sent me a bunch of free pliers wrenches. They sent me 3 of them. It was amazing. I loved it. So even if they're shit, I would go soft on Knipex because they sent me stuff that I really liked and enjoyed, and they were really great. I love the pliers wrenches. So I'd go easy on them, even if the piece was shit. But I would just nicely say it was shit. Although I doubt it from Knipex anyways. Gear wrench, 13-piece, 3/4-inch drive, 12-point standard mechanic tool set. This is SAE. Comes in the handy dandy case. Look at that. That's a nice robust looking case right there. It's $130. You're getting the big boy ratchet, getting an extension, and all them big old sockets. Home Depot has it for $218. Tool Up, $189, and Tool Discounter, not much of a discounter, because they're by far the most expensive price, so crap name for them. Which, by the way, are we all happy that Tool Barn went out of business? I guess I'm not totally happy about it, because it was always a good comparable to show you guys the most expensive you could possibly pay for an item, which is probably why they went out of business. It reminds me because a lot of my old pages still have toolbar and links because I'm not going to go back and update random pages that used to link to a website that doesn't exist anymore. $247.90 at Tool Discounter. Boy, I'm glad I don't work on stuff that it needs those big ass sockets and ratchets and so that shit's tight. That's a lot of pulling and ripping and gripping, and I did enough of that today. Removing a stump, and it wasn't like a little stump. It was a big ass stump, like 2 foot diameter, a big ass tree that fell a while ago. I don't mind cutting down a tree. I've cut down like 30 damn trees in this yard, but stumps are the worst. Oh, do I hate stumps. Crescent, we won't get into any more details of that, but it was an endeavor today. 8.5-inch compact wire and bolt cutter. Look at that guy. Boy, I was using the hell out of the Knipex, very similar version, little mini bolt cutters, cutting that chicken wire fence that these trees all grew through. That was fun with the chainsaw. The chainsaw loves hitting a wire fence. That's great for the chain. $18.89. Home Depot, $36. That's twice the price. Now, Acme Tools were price matching, so there's $18.89 as well, but it's a $6 shipping charge if you buy it from Acme. And of course, the Prime members are going to get free shipping on that, so we're doing a little bit better. And then Tractor Supply is going to be $24.99 plus shipping on our compact wire and bolt cutters. Boy, do they work great for that chicken wire stuff. Craftsman 1-inch number 2 Phillips steel hex shank. It's 30-piece set. Look at that. 30 of them for $2.48. I know Phillips is not the most ideal fastener type to use. You're probably using some Torx or some squares. But these things were used for, like, they were like the dominant screw head for 60 years, something, a long ass time. So you're removing a lot of screws with these kind of heads on them. So they'll cam out for you, but $248 really good for a 30 pack. Now that price matches Lowe's. Again, Lowe's you have to add in shipping, and then it's half of what Ace would have it for you. And of course they're going to charge you shipping too. So just get a whole bunch of them. Because you lose them anyways. You drop them in the grass, and then you have no chance of ever finding them ever again. They are gone forever. You would think it wouldn't be that hard. I dropped it in the grass. I dropped it right at my feet. I know it's at my feet. It can't go anywhere else. It's at my feet. No. No. Once the grass eats it, it's gone. It's like the ivy at Wrigley. Once the ball goes in, you don't even reach for it. You reach for it and you're in a world of hurt because now the runner can keep running. You just let it sit. You resist the urge to reach. That's gone now. You just get a new one. Titan 1/4 inch, 2 1/4 inch, 90 tooth swivel head nano ratchet. These are the tiniest little baby ratchets you'd ever see in your life. I actually got 2 of them I'm going to show you here. The picture does not do it justice. They need to put a quarter by it because the quarter is probably like half of the whole ratchet. Super tiny. It says normally $25 down to $12.99. I can't believe it's a 90 tooth in something so little. I wonder how strong they are. Part of me wants to buy 2 so I can break one. Let me put a bar on the end of this thing and see how far can we push this thing. Made in Taiwan. You guys won't hate that. Better than China, right? And then the other one, pretty similar, except for we have a 1/4 inch hex for this one, so we can put our screwdriver bits in there. And that's $12.99 as well. Both of the nano, tiny, itty bitty. Well, almost said the last word that we shouldn't probably say here. Automotive circuit probe tester, 12 volt, 24 volt LED car circuit test light, fuse tester, DC voltage by Fastlink. 30% off. Kind of like a test light on steroids. I like when you can actually get the digital readout. Also, it'll tell you if it's a power or ground. $24.99. Now there's a Prime member discount. I think it was only a couple of dollars. I do not think it was a huge. It brought it down to like 21 or something. But then we have a 30% promo code. I think the final price was somewhere around 14, from what I remember. was trying to look in here. Does it say how long the cord is? Because usually these are pretty damn long, so you can hook it up to the battery and then do your probing all over the damn place. Anyway, it looks long, and they usually are. But a little bit better, pretty much better than just basic ass test light. Telescoping ladder, compact 14.5 foot A-frame telescopic ladder, 330-pound max, no bears allowed. Lightweight extension ladder by EvaStar, and it is 40% off. So it says you can use it as an A-frame ladder or an extension ladder, and it's the telescoping where I guess where each rung is, it like locks into place. I really want to try one of these, but I'm just the look of it. I've seen enough cartoons, and I already know what happens. The whole thing collapses. You go to the top, and it just goes, and you're just before you know it, you're on the ground. Now this one is 14.5, but we also have another one. So it's $149.99, 40% promo code. I mean, if you look at some of the pictures of how tiny this thing gets when it's all, I mean, that it's a real space saver. I mean, it could be super handy. I was trying to see if it said the weight of the ladder itself in here anywhere. I don't see it. They also had like a 12-foot ladder too. I think it was 12. If you click this link right here, the 40% applies to both. And I believe the other one was a 12-footer or something close to that. Someday I'm probably going to break down and try one of these, and maybe I'll try this one. Because I have one of these ladders that does all this, but it's heavy as shit. It has got to be the heaviest ladder on the planet. So as versatile it is, and as cool as the versatility is, and it's just really nice, and it does get somewhat compact. Not as compact as this. It's so damn heavy. It's really annoying to use. 12-piece ratcheting wrench set, SAE, quarter to 13/16 chrome vanadium steel wrenches by Sirocco. They're 20% off. Comes with a little roll pouch, which we like that. It also comes with these little adapter guys. I really liked this because I don't have these. So we got like our 1/2 inch, 3/8 quarter. That's probably quarter hex would make the most sense. And so it kind of it gives you like a modified ratchet because you're using the ratcheting mechanism on your wrench. I think maybe that would come in handy sometimes. I don't know. It doesn't hurt to have that thrown in with your wrenches, you know? 72 tooth design, and it's $36.99. And then we have the 20% promo code. I included the link for a reason I do not know. Maybe there was another option to go with this. So 20% isn't like a huge discount, but I thought we're getting a decent set of wrenches. We're getting the pouch. I kind of like the extra adapters. It's worth throwing it in there. It's worth putting it in front of you guys. Let you decide. Solar pendant light, motion sensor, 5 modes, dimmable, solar shed light on off switch, remote, daytime available, solar hanging chandelier. It's 50% off. Now, I don't have this exact one, but if you watch the second channel, I've picked up 2 other similar solar lights like this, and I really like them. So I wanted to put this one up here because I thought it was a good deal. $39.98, and it's 50% off, so down to $20. If you go to the text link here, there's another version. I think it was $60, and it's still one solar panel, but it's 2 lights attached. And I actually have one of each. I have one of this style and one of the 2 light ones. Totally just depends on your setup and what you're looking for. But really like it. And I like that you can mount the solar panel somewhere where there's sun. There's a long ass cord, so you run that, inside, and you get the remote here, but by default, it'll automatically come on at night. It turns off during the day. If I looked out my window right now, I would see my garage addition that I built over the summer. It's all lit up inside because I got 3 of these lights in there. I'm not a big fan of the remotes though, although it doesn't totally matter because once you have it going, you never need it. But these Chinese people love remotes. All the LED lights always come with remotes. And generally, I usually don't even need all the functions. Like they'll come with timers and like this one's dimmable. Just give me bright. I want bright. How's bright? Just make it as bright as you can, okay? I don't need to make it dim. We're not doing mood lighting in the shed, okay? 6-pack drill tap set, titanium plated combination tap drill bit set. This is by Valkynos. 50% off. Super cheap. We're hoping good quality, but sometimes things are so cheap that we are a little sketched about if it will be good or not. So it's a drill bit, and then it also has the threads for tapping, so you're drilling and tapping at the same time. That's why it's a drill tap. This one's metric, but I also have the SAE version for you. So $9.99. We have this 50% promo code that's supposed to go through the 16th. And then here's the SAE version, and then the promo code for the SAE version. If you want both, you'll have to make separate orders. As long as you're a Prime member, it doesn't matter. You're going to get free shipping. Probably even be shipped together. But it's only $4.99 each. So we're keeping fingers crossed. We're hoping they work good, but I'm not going to feel bad if they suck at $4.99. There's sometimes when things are super expensive and I just won't post it because I'm thinking, you know what, if this ends up being shit, like there's no reviews, I don't know this brand, it's very expensive, I'm going to feel bad if this ends up being a piece of shit and people buy it. So we're just not even going to post it. Sometimes I'm on the fence and I'm like, you know what, let the people decide. I don't have any more information than they do on this. They can read, they can decide. But then there's sometimes where I feel like, you know what, there's a likelihood this is trash. Now this one, I'm hopeful that it's good, but at $4.99, look, if it sucks, sorry, but I'm not feeling bad about it. Cordless paint sprayer, DeWalt handheld HVLP paint gun, 160-watt battery powered sprayer by Hiricola. 25% off. You guys know I love the DeWalt compatible tools. We throw our DeWalt 20-volt battery on this guy. We got a cordless paint sprayer. Comes with different nozzles, it looks like. You got your little, what do they call this thing? It's what's it called? It's the little cup, and you like time how long it takes. It's for like the thickness and thinning. Man, there's a name for that. I can't think of it. Anyway, $44.99, 25% off takes what, $12 off or $10 off? I love that it uses DeWalt batteries. You don't get, because you buy a cordless one of these and it's one of the generic ones, and one of the worries is if the battery quits working. Now you could bring it back to life, you could change out the cells inside there or whatever, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. And that's like one of the possible problems with the generic cordless tools on Amazon. But with this, we're using our DeWalt batteries. We don't even got to worry about it. We already got the batteries, and we can get more batteries if we need them. Really love that. What I'm really starting to not love is the Milwaukee M18 chainsaw. It eats them damn batteries way too much. I got a 12, a 9, and two 5s. I also got a couple of 2s, but that would just be a waste of time to even put on that saw. And it's not even that the batteries get drained, it's that they overheat. You hit the little button and all four lights are like doing a little dance. They're like making fun of you. They're laughing at you in light form. Trying to take out this stump, and I'm like, battery stopped. And then my 12 doesn't even hold a full charge anymore, but that's expensive as hell. I'm not buying another one. The problem is a sizable stump like that. I'm sure it's a lot of draw on it, so it's overheating the batteries. But anything smaller, and I just use the pole saw because the pole saw is so much easier. I don't got to bend down or crouch or nothing. I just stand up straight and I just cut. I just cut. So the pole saw is amazing. I love the pole saw. It doesn't eat up batteries like that. Batteries never overheat. But if the thing's big enough that I got to break out the big saw, which cuts amazing when it's going, but it overheats the damn batteries, and that's annoying. Very annoying. candle lighter, rechargeable, 2-pack. I was really trying to avoid talking about this damn stump, but it took me way longer than it should have. And part of the reason it took way longer is because the freaking saw. I was so close to getting out my gas chainsaw, but I don't have any 2-cycle mixed up, and I haven't started it in like 6 years, so I already know that was going to turn into a whole project of its own, because taking it apart, taking the carburetor off and cleaning it, and I just thought, I do not want to go through that for this stupid stump. I just want this stump to be gone. And I know you're not supposed to burn stumps. Oh, I was so close. I was like, I don't care. I don't care. It can cause a forest fire. As long as the stump is gone, I will feel better about it. Rechargeable 2-packs, electric arc lighter, candles with LED battery display. Speaking of starting fires. Long flexible neck USB. It's funny, I'm going to get an email tomorrow from Google complaining, saying they demonetized this page on my website because it promotes tobacco. Yeah. Any lighter, because it's the only possible use for one of these, is to light a cigarette promoting tobacco. Demonetized. 1998. 50% promo code, 15% coupon. So under $10 for two, that's under $5 each. I like these little electric arc lighters. I think they work pretty good. Now, here's the thing. People will complain about them. You cannot let the gunk build up on the side of these electrodes. The little guys where the spark's jumping across like a spark plug. If you let it get all gunked up, you'll burn the thing out. So just keep it clean, and it works perfectly. I have a Tac Life one that's like 6 years old. Works great. Still holds a charge just fine. Keep it clean. Just like I do in the videos. Keep it clean. 150 watt car power inverter, AC outlet converter, 3.1 amp dual USB car charger by Esolex. And it's 50% off. Look at that cute little guy. It's cute. Plug into your cigarette lighter. I'm glad it calls it a cigarette lighter, because I do too. Did it say cigarette lighter? Maybe it didn't say cigarette lighter. Maybe I just thought that in my head. I think I just thought that in my head. It's definitely a cigarette lighter, though. A couple of USBs and an outlet here. Can you tell it's getting late? $21.99, 50% off, down to just $11. 150 watts. Alright guys, that is all of the amazing deals for this video. Hopefully you found something you liked. Make sure to watch the Bears in the morning. I got lots of bets. I should have made you listen to all my bets at the end here, but I don't have that set up. So all I can tell you is the better the Bears do, the better I do monetarily. If they get their ass kicked tomorrow, tear in my beer. But if they do good, happy man. Especially if Caleb throws for over 300 yards. I got a bet for that, and that would be amazing to hit. He's goofy. He throws for 150, he throws for 300. He throws for 170, he throws for 300. Very hard to bet that. No consistency whatsoever. But the Jaguars have a terrible pass defense, one of the worst in the league, and Caleb has slowly been getting better week to week. But then this whole playing in London thing throws a whole wrench into the whole thing, because how are they going to react to, like, being in a different country? Are they like partying and getting drunk or some stupid shit? Or are their bodies just not like, because of the time zone difference? I feel like playing there is a total wild card that could throw things off. Also, I don't know what the weather's going to be like. If it's like rainy or terrible weather, then the odds of throwing for over 300 yards is not great. But there it is. We did go into the bets just a little bit, but I got like 15 bets I placed. So let's also the Bears need to win. That was another bet. I do not bet against the Bears. Even if I don't think they're going to win, I do not bet against them. That is against the law. You cannot do that. Figure out a way to bet things that are good for them, even if they don't have to win. Like Caleb having 300 yards. They could lose, and he could have 300 yards, and I could still win. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give the video a like, subscribe for not already a subscriber, and I'll see you next time.